right, so this is like my third or fourth take now, but yeah, it's been a while. I think it's been exactly 4 years since my last YouTube video, but I still do have my car. This is my 2013 Honda Accord EXL. This one has the 4-cylinder with the CVT. And I bought the car back in February of 2021, so it has been 5 years with the car. Still have it, still in really good condition. It's held up really well. So also, excuse the wind noise. I don't know how it's gonna show up on video, but yeah, I've redone this video a couple times now, and now the wind is picking up, of course. So I don't know how much of this you can even hear. Maybe I'll have to retake this video a 10th time, but I'm trying my best. But yeah, I still have the car. I don't really have much to say about it because at the end of the day, it is a 4-cylinder Honda Accord. There's really not much to go wrong in the first place. So we'll hop inside. So start up. So I'm sitting at 177,117 miles on the car, and yeah, I mean, I haven't made any update videos because there just hasn't been a reason to. Yeah, no, the car's held up really well. As you can see, the leather's held up extraordinarily well. I do clean and condition the leather I don't really have a set schedule. I just kind of do it whenever I feel like it. But yeah, I do clean and condition the leather. So passenger seat still looks pretty good. Let me show you the driver's seat. Yeah, the driver's seat doesn't even have all that much wear. There's some cracks in it, but conditioning it does help. The bolster, I think, is kind of the worst part, but it's really not that bad for 177,000 miles on it. I've got the WeatherTech liners here. But yeah, no, the car has just held up extraordinarily well, as you would expect. I don't really have people back here, so this is still pretty clean, and everything kind of back here still looks new. But WeatherTech's back here. Some scratches below these vents, but yeah, still have the car. I think really the most major thing that happened was I did get hit here in the rear bumper. I was trying to pull into a restaurant parking lot, and somebody was trying to pull out at the same time, and they clipped my rear bumper. So this rear bumper has been replaced and repainted. The shop did a really good job. You can't tell that the car has been repainted back here at all. So. And I was really worried about that because I've seen some pretty bad paint matches on these Accords, but no, you can't tell that it's been repainted, so that's good. And then while I had the bumper repainted, I had them replace this right front fender liner because I think there were some clips missing, and I guess it was rubbing on the tire, so there was a big giant hole in the fender liner, and when you would drive down the highway, you could hear it. So I had that replaced. But yeah, just not a whole lot to update you guys on. Maintenance on this car has been pretty straightforward. Oops, what was that? I'm running Michelin Cross Climates on the car. This is my first set of Cross Climates, and I think this is going to be my tire of choice from now on. The few Chicago snowstorms we've had, this car has performed really well in those conditions. Didn't feel sketchy at all, so I think I'm just going to continue with these tires here. I guess we'll hop back inside since it's so windy, but yeah. I did just have the oil changed, let's see, like a couple days ago actually, so that's all good to go. Even at 177,000 miles on it, it hardly burns any oil. I might have to add like half a quart between oil changes, and I think that's pretty dang good for the mileage. But yeah, half a quart between oil changes. I change the oil whenever the maintenance minder tells me to, so that's about every 6 or 7,000 miles on it. Yeah, 6, 7. Yeah, but yeah, every 6 or 7,000 miles on it, I change the oil, and I have the Honda OEM filter. I run Mobil 1 full synthetic 020, and I've been running that for a while now. No issues there. What else? Oh, I did have an issue with the check engine light coming on, and the code was for catalytic converter, and so I ran a bottle of that Cataclean stuff that you see in auto parts stores, and I didn't expect it to work. I was just gonna live with the check engine light, but to my surprise, if you follow the directions on the Cataclean, it actually did work. My check engine light just went off after a couple days of driving with the Cataclean in my tank, and it hasn't come back on, so pretty happy with that. I was pretty surprised when the check engine light came on because, like I said, it doesn't burn any oil or anything, so I was just surprised that my cats, I guess, would be bad already. But I don't know, it hasn't come back on, so I'll take that as a win for now. Other maintenance issues, a little bit ago, well, so I've had to have the spark plugs on this car replaced twice because the first time I had them replaced, I started having an issue where, let me just go ahead and pop the hood, turn that off. I started having an issue where when I would be merging onto the highway, the car would jerk pretty bad, and I thought that I had a, here's the engine here. It's pretty dirty. I don't clean it because I don't feel the need to, but I had an issue where it was like jerking pretty bad onto the highway, and I thought it was a CVT issue, and I thought that I was gonna have to either sell the car or replace the transmission, but it ended up being a bad set of plugs. So we put some new plugs in it, and it's been perfectly smooth, perfectly fine ever since. Yeah, it's not leaking any oil. I've had the valve cover gaskets replaced once. Oh, it's really windy. I guess we'll hop in the back seat now. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how this video is going to turn out because I'm all over the place and it's windy, but yeah, I had the spark plug issue, and that was about it. Yeah, it's just held up really well. I'm still really happy with it. No real reason to get rid of it, so yeah. In terms of interior, I think the only thing that has broken is this sun visor. It doesn't really stay up anymore. It just kind of flaps loosely like that, you know? So, but that's not a big deal. I don't think I'm gonna spend the money to replace that visor because it's like several $100s, and why would I do that? But yeah, here's another shot of the interior. But I'm really happy with it, and I'm glad that I went with a ninth. Is this a 9th gen? Yeah, this is a 9th gen Accord. So yeah, super happy with it, and yeah. Pop out here. Just got my umbrella in the door. Yeah. Super clean. I think this coming summer I will have to get some AC work done because the AC has been getting weaker and weaker and weaker, so it might need a charge probably this summer. But yeah, fantastic ownership experience. Let me turn on the headlights. I do have full LED headlights because I was burning through them. The halogens, basically, it was like at least every 2 months I was burning through halogen bulbs. So the low beams and the fog lights are LEDs. They are from Xenon Depot, I think. Yeah, they're from Xenon Depot, And these just have like the heat sinks that fan out, because I've had issues where I've gone with the LED low beams that have like the integrated fan, and I guess just because of all the driving that I do, the fans would fail prematurely, and then the bulb would fail shortly after. So it just didn't really work out for my situation, and it was just kind of a hassle. So yeah. Windshield is still original, although I do have a pretty. You can't really, you can kind of see it here. There's a star in the windshield right in my line of sight, which it is kind of annoying when I notice it and focus in on it, but most of the time it's not really an issue. But yeah. Oops. I guess I'm in this big open parking lot, so I guess I'll do a quick little drive around the parking lot. Let's see. I keep the lane departure off because it's really annoying. It's really annoying. Forward collision system, it works. It's helpful in my opinion, so I keep that on. I do have issues with the forward collision system in the summer, where when it's like 90 plus degrees, I'll get into the car and start it and it'll say like forward collision system failed or something like that. It'll give me like some warning, and the yellow FCW light will be on, and then after the car cools off it'll go back to normal. But yeah, let's set off here. But yeah, I continue to be very impressed with how well this car is. Let's see how well this car is holding up. And the last time I had it at my mechanic, I had him do like a full safety inspection, and he said that he can't really recommend anything to me because it really doesn't need anything. I had to replace the drive belt also, the last oil change, but other than that, he said that suspension wise it still doesn't really need any work just yet, so you know, I'll take it. CVT is my least favorite part of this car. It's not super smooth, especially in stop and go traffic. It's kind of jerky, to be honest, and the 2013 Accords have this weird shutter issue where when you're slowing down and you get to like anywhere between 5 and 7 miles an hour, it does this like little shutter, and it's done that pretty much ever since I got the car, and I think it is getting worse, to be honest, but I'm not concerned about it, but it's done that ever since I got the car. But yeah, CVT is my least favorite part of the car. If this had like a traditional 6-speed automatic or like the 8-speed out of the TLX, I think this would be a way more enjoyable experience. But yeah, in terms of gas mileage, I'm also really happy with that. I just filled my tank like right before this video, and let's see, what's the range at? 451 miles of range. I fill my tank a little bit early, so I'm, you know, you can see my average miles per gallon there, but yeah, really happy with the gas mileage. Yeah, power out of the 4-cylinder is not bad. Would be nice to have the V6, but that's okay. But yeah, there is my 5-year, is that 5 years? 21, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5-year update of my 2013 Honda Accord. And yeah, hopefully I don't wait another you know, couple years before making another one. So there you guys go.